Woo! Another great day. Happy Friday to all my Friday losers out there that are working from Friday to Friday. How do you get out of that rut? Stop working Friday to Friday. Set the vision, set your course, expand your horizons, you know, think about all the possibilities of how much money you can earn, the businesses that you can build. It's never been an easier time to be living in this world where you could spin up a business so easily and just start selling. Okay, compared to 15, 20 years ago, there's no excuses for anyone. You could learn from all the top players in the world right now. 20 years ago, you couldn't even do that. You were stuck with your teachers, you were stuck with your professors. You know, so there was excuses then, but there's no excuses now. And people say, I don't have enough time. You have the time. You're just working from Friday to Friday, and that's the loser mentality. So why don't you do yourself a favor and get a compelling vision to say, I'm gonna do more for my kids, for their futures. All right, maybe you got something set up for them when you die or whatever. Why don't you do it now so they can have it now with you now? Why are you waiting to when you're dead? Why are you waiting to sometime in the future that you think that's gonna happen? Because, newsflash, people think like, oh, I can retire, and they're waiting to 65 to retire. Like, why do you have that number in your mind? Why don't you retire at 40? Why don't you get the views right now? Why don't you earn an extra 30,000 instead of 3,000 a month? Why don't you spin up the business? Why don't you read the books? Why don't you contact the people? Why don't you take the chances, take the risks? Oh, but I got something to lose. Look, if you're playing it safe your entire life, you've already lost. You've lost already. Playing it you're safe your entire life is horrible. It's a horrible feeling. It's a horrible place. Nobody ever feels good about playing it safe. Nobody ever feels good about not trying. Nobody ever feels good about doing just enough. They just sell themselves on the belief that they're doing good, and then they compare themselves to everybody around them to gauge themselves that they're doing good enough. But if you compare yourself to the 1%ers that get views like this, you realize like you're not doing enough. And it's a newsflash. It's a harsh reality, but accept it and work hard. All right, put the work in. Don't complain. Don't complain. Don't spend your energy complaining, hanging around with these negative people with these limited mindsets, limited beliefs, thinking that, you know, you're working too hard, you're doing too much, you should slow down, you should do less. Like, people tell you to do less, there's something seriously wrong with them. Okay, to do less and to contract, something horribly wrong with them. And you need to get away from those people, and you need to go get some people who are ambitious, who see the world as possible, and who are working valiantly towards whatever it is that they want. You need those types of people around you. You need people who are gonna show up and put the energy and the action in and say, yes, it is possible, and show you the way how to do it. You need those types of people. So, make it a great day. I'm gonna keep on riding, live free, live amazingly. Woo!